Look at all of this. It's like being in a sweet shop.
Very exciting. Oh.
What do you think, Ray?
I like it. For saying this is a 6-metre van, I think the fact you've got a fixed bed here in a 6-metre van is
It
brilliant.
feels a lot bigger than a 6-metre van, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Lovely.
That's a you get under you. Yeah, it's on hydraulics, which is nice.
So what's all this space under here? That's where all your Truma boiler is and everything under here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not storage, is it?
Bit of storage here.
Yeah.
The base of the bed.
That's really handy to be able to get into if it's chucking it down outside, isn't it?
That's a good space actually.
That is a
for your
good
garage.
space, yeah. For a 6 metre van, that's a big garage. It's a lot bigger than our current one, isn't it?
Mm. I think we've done ever so well to get so much in here and have it feeling so roomy. I really do think that's amazing.
It feels more spacious than ours in the F60, doesn't it?
So if you'd have seen this before the F60 then?
We probably would have got this because of the fixed bed, wouldn't we? Because
But it is about 10 grand more.
Oh, we probably wouldn't have then. I don't think we would have gone for this straight away then at that price, would we?
Not as our first van.
No.
I love the size of the length and the layout. Just feels really spacious.
Well, we do love having a 6 metre van, don't we? But we'd really like a fixed bed, which you get with this. And a bigger garage. You always fancied a bigger garage. That does provide it. You obviously don't have any real cooking surface, do you? You have to do it on there if you're using that and vice versa. I wonder if you could put a...
Yeah, cover these switches.
You've got this, so that is handy, and you'd have to just utilise your table, wouldn't you?
I think a lot of people use this area as a prep area, don't they?
That would work, wouldn't it? I like how multifunction this is. This comes with the Edition15, doesn't it?
Yeah.
TV and satellite, I think. And I think it's a really good van.
And it's got the rim splines all the way around the cab.
I love the warm lighting. There's no step going into the cab, so there's a decent amount of floor space for dogs, isn't there?
And you can turn this into a bed, I think. It's got a rail on that end so that you could have mother-in-law's bed down here.
No, I think it's designed for very small children. Definitely not mother-in-laws.
I think she counts as a small child.
You've got a little curtain to pull around you.
It's very private, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Does it pull right
Yeah, I think it does pull right in.
over here?
Yeah. Yeah, the rail extends, so you can pull that right over. It's quite a narrow bed because it's cut off, but that's, you know, that's fine because of this cut off.
Budge over.
But I think you would chill out here, wouldn't you? You could chill out here of an evening rather than over there. You're getting comfy. There's a good 10 inches above your head there.
That's because I'm only 6 foot. Oh, you've got little USB chargers on the lights here.
It's handy. What does this do? I like the lighting, look.
The only thing with this is you haven't got any drawers, have you?
No.
So there's no drawers on the kitchen. What's that down there? So there are some compromises, but I think there's a lot of benefits with this van.
Yeah.
This is an awesome little layout.
To be able to get all this in a 6 metre, there aren't that many compromises, are there?
No.
Obviously kitchen space. You do have the storage, but it's up and over the bed, just not in the kitchen. And I don't think the sitting area is as comfy. We like to put our feet up. There's nowhere to put your feet up on either of those chairs, really.
But there is plenty of space for sitting down. You know, that's really spacious.
We're used to having this little chair here, which we can put the feet up, and then the dogs sit on there and on your lap. You couldn't do that
I prefer
here.
this layout though. I prefer this layout to ours because you can, with the cushion behind you there.
Why would you be quite comfortable there?
I quite like that.
I thought you never fancied this layout. You thought it wouldn't be very comfy.
Well, I've lived with the other one now.
Well, in the
I
other
think
one...
you have to live with something, don't you, to really get a realistic idea of whether you like it.
Why would you sit in that position there?
I would with a cushion behind me. I think that's quite nice, you know, with your cup of tea here.
Because usually we always sit in the captain's chairs, don't we? We don't actually sit on it on the other seats. So what do you like about it then? What are the pros?
I think the biggest benefit is the fact it's a 6 metre. So you've still got a very short van. Second big benefit is you've got a fixed bed. Third benefit is you've got a garage and a reasonable, that's a good sized garage.
Mm. It's not ideal, the kitchen, is it?
No.
That's probably your main compromise.
I think they have a little cutlery thing that goes in here.
Yeah.
It's obviously not in here at the moment, but I've seen it on other videos. I can't really see many other negatives to the van. You're looking thoughtful.
It complicates things, this. If we had to swap our van for this right now, I think we would because of the bed, wouldn't we? We prefer it on the inside to the outside. You can tell. I think you can tell it's a budget van on the outside, but not on the inside.
You have got the higher chassis to consider, haven't you?
It is quite high getting into the cab. Not so much the habitation because you've got the 2 doors. But
The 2 steps.
Yeah, the 2 steps. Getting into the cab is quite high.
Yeah, because this is built on the Fiat chassis and it doesn't have an Alco chassis, it's actually 6 inches higher than the normal one, which I suppose if you're doing a bit of field camping, off-roading, would be better.
I think the other thing for us is potentially the kitchen area. The fridge is kind of half the size that we used to. Well, not half, but quite a bit smaller. You don't have any drawers. The kitchen area is a bit of a drawback, storage-wise. But we love that bed, don't we? And the ambient lighting, that only comes... the ambient lighting is part of the Edition 15. You don't get that on the ordinary one. So I think if you were going to get one of these, if we were going to get one of these, it would be the Edition 15 or not at all, wouldn't it, with the things you get?
Yeah.
It doesn't come with reversing camera, it doesn't come with a sat-nav.
So you've got to add that in.
So you're adding £2,400 on for that.
So you're already up to 70,500.
Oh, yeah.
70,500. So we call it budget, but that's still a very expensive vehicle. And they're going up
15% next year.
15%, yeah. So if you order a 2023 one, which I think that's all you can do now, you're up to 75,000.
That is crazy money.
Plus your reverse camera and that, 77,500.
That's crazy for what they consider a budget. Although it doesn't feel budget in here at all. On the inside, does it?
I think anyone that's looking for a 6 metre van with a fixed bed,
this is good, isn't it?
and the feeling of space that this gives you with a reasonably good sized garage, you're not going to beat this layout.
No.